Yeah, because I don't know how many breakout rooms are allowed in this Zoom.
Because we were thinking of making 2 separate rooms instead, because there'll be a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's what we're going to try to decide today.
okay.
See what's possible. Whether we do, you know, two, half of the students, and then have like you guys as co-host, like hosting those, or any other way. Yeah. So
Donna, we had a meeting with Daniel a few weeks ago, and he did present an idea of having two rooms, like Maria was saying. And
well, yeah, yeah.
because we do have a lot of people, and for them to manage it, it might be the best. It will be the best way, I think. So.
Okay. What my suggestion would be, like we've done in the past, have half of, you know, divided into half, and then but meet everybody at the beginning, and maybe they will just introduce their topic, not their presentation, and then explain that half of the, so in other words, divide the time. So if we start at what, 1 o'clock,
Yes.
then, you know, midway through you have a break, and then the other half present. Now, when you do in half, so that will be like 15, 16, right? If you do in the first part. And then of those, then maybe they could have either individual breakout rooms or two presentations in one breakout rooms. And then usually if people have the updated Zoom, they can choose themselves when to leave a room and go to another, usually. If not, if some people don't have the updated version, so then one of you need to be in the main room and help, you know, manually put them where they need to go. So you have to ask them, you know, which room do you want? And then they'll tell you, and then you move them. So that's probably going to happen. Not everybody has the possibility to move themselves, right? But we can move them.
Now, everybody, did you upgrade yourselves?
Yes.
Okay, Bob, Hinako.
Well, actually, we will be able to see.
Okay, all right.
We
But I
try.
know I mentioned it today for them to upgrade themselves. So, and I just actually I had to do it myself too. I went to my campus and talked to the Joho Center. So I also upgraded.
Okay, good.
That's good. Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. And as far as the student organizers, everybody is here?
No, Seiji, can somebody get a hold of him, please?
Let me do that right now.
Okay. And Pada has a class. Daniel should be here any minute now.
Okay.
Let me see how he's. Where's that?
Actually, ひなこ、政治に連絡してくれ。
あ、わかりました。
お願いします。
Okay, so let's see. Um, oh, here we go. Okay. Well, according to mine, I can make unlimited breakout rooms.
Mm.
So if we do the like 15, 16 in the first part, well, today we could try 15 and bounce around and see, you know, I think, okay, so I have, and here it says I can let them use their room. Yeah, I have, I just made 16 rooms.
So you're gonna give them, so we're using the CTAR account.
Right.
And you will give them this account, is that right? Access to that, so they can do it from wherever they're
No,
gonna,
we'll do it just like this.
okay,
So in other words, this is the practice. So I'll open it, give them co-host, right? So, and we need to check today if that works. If as co-host, you can help people go into a breakout room.
mhm.
Let's see. Do you have, do
Oh.
you see breakout on your screen?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I see
Yes.
16 rooms.
So
Yes.
why don't each of us go into a room?
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'll stay in the main room.
Yes.
And okay, so Maria, you go to room 1.
Apparently Seiji is coming now.
Okay,
We
maybe
wait, and
better
then Daniel's supposed to come, he said 2 minutes ago, so he should
we
be there.
better wait because when they come in, they'll say, well, where is everybody?
Yeah. Exactly, we've
you.
abandoned them. So, okay, let's wait.
Yeah, let's wait.
And so you all, how are you feeling about this whole, I mean, it's just Monday and it's gonna be Saturday, but I mean, you feel that things are coming together, committee members?
Slowly, yes. The only problem is that we are all busy last
Oh,
week and this week as well with different stuff. So we couldn't get together and talk properly. We did meet up last week, Monday, to schedule everyone, but Para, one of our committee members, couldn't participate as well, and also during the weekend, everybody was so busy that we couldn't get to talk. So,
But you
yes.
did do, you're on a link on the line chat, so at least you're communicating through that. That's
Yes.
good. So, okay. But the schedule, somebody posted a schedule on the link or line, right? Did you want to show that to
yeah,
us?
why don't you share that? So, Maria, maybe you can share a screen. Did I make you a co-host? Wait a minute. No, you're not. Hold on.
I think I am.
You think you are? Oh, yes, it does say you're co-host. So
Um,
you should be able to share. Let me,
The schedule?
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Let me.
Okay, I'm gonna let Daniel in now. I just let him in.
Good, okay. Oh, he's on his way. Okay,
There's Liz.
Hello there, can you hear me?
Perfect.
yes,
You can hear me? Good.
Here you
Hello.
go.
Hello.
Hi guys, sorry about the delay.
Oh, there you are.
no
Okay,
problem.
all right. So anyway, Daniel, we're just going through the schedule and then we're gonna practice breakout rooms now. So anyway, they're just showing us the schedule. Okay.
So far the schedule looks like this. We're thinking of doing an introduction, like goaisatsu,
Hey,
20 minutes, introduce everyone and their topics. And then we are planning to start from 1:20. And we still haven't, we did mention we have 2 breaks,
Mhm.
but we still haven't managed to figure where to put the other break room. So, the break time. So, but it looks like this for now. And I still haven't added,
The rest of 6 groups.
I added 2, so 4 people left.
So
So-
we'll wait, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry.
Yeah.
So I still haven't added 4 more people.
4 more, okay.
okay. Now, is there a break at lunchtime or? Oh, lunchtime, sorry. We start at 1, yeah? Gomenasai. Okay, so 2:30.
But we are still also thinking, after adding everyone in, we're thinking of adding the other breakout room. So we might move this breakout room to sorry,
break time. Break
break
time.
time. I keep saying break time. So yes, I'm thinking of
Wow.
moving this to somewhere else.
Mhm.
Yes.
Wow, look at all those people from all
Wow,
over. A
that's
lot of you.
amazing. Can I
Yes.
make a quick comment here, Maria?
Yes.
Okay, this is awesome. I was thinking of putting this on the web page, and I'm sure there might be changes, so we can update it as needed.
Okay.
Well,
Is that
wait,
okay?
we haven't decided the schedule yet. So once
okay.
we,
Sorry, I'm ahead of myself. Sorry about that.
yeah,
Oh, that's fine,
Okay.
Daniel. That's a good idea.
yes, yes. So people can look at it. And then are
Yeah.
you going to be updating it, Daniel, then?
Yeah, I'll put it on the website, yes. And
Okay, great.
basically, we can change it as much as we need to.
Mhm.
So we
But
can
then
change
you
it.
are the kind of the main person
That's right.
checking
So
for changes.
if the organization team sends me an email with changes, I can update it straight away.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you, Daniel. If you need help, let me know.
Should I
Bye.
stop sharing?
So Maria, I check on the Google form,
Yeah.
and the rest of 4 people, they do not have any comment or questions. So I think we can just put them everywhere to add them. So yeah, so this schedule is actually because some groups they need to do before 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Some people they only can participate before 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock. So actually, this schedule we order it, and we put some people we put some groups in we put in the orders too. So I think this schedule will be the final schedule. Yeah, before we add the 4 more groups
Right.
inside it, it would be the final schedule. Yeah.
What is this university called? Jagalan at 255?
This person is
From
used
Poland?
to be a exchange student at Momoyama Gakuen, and I had a interview session with one of the students there, and she emailed me privately and told me that she wanted to continuously do a presentation.
Mhm.
So they're gonna do part 1 and part 2. So he's
Yeah.
back in
Poland.
Poland. Yes.
Poland,
Yeah, she's my student. We talked about this. So he used to be an exchange student in Japan, and so he wants to participate in this.
Wow. Poland.
Interesting.
Yeah, so he's back in Poland now.
Goodness.
So thank you for accommodating him.
Bravo.
All right. Well, that's good. We have a lot of some things we're not sure where they're from, right? Shoriwara, Nakabayashi. I don't know.
Yes. Some of them also have not stated their name, so we still have to privately email them.
Okay.
So,
They have a student number but no name. Oh my.
and they also have a Zimi. So this is not their name. This is their teacher's,
yeah.
the professor's Zimi class.
Yeah, no, that's no problem. We can just leave it like that. For example, Matsuda Zemi or Okamura Zemi, because on last year's schedule, it was written the same way.
Oh,
It's
okay.
Teacher's name and Zemi. That's fine
Okay.
because like within that presentation, the presenters might change. We just don't know.
Okay.
But so just the teacher name and the Zemi is okay.
Okay. Okay. So yes. This is
Okay. And so
right
the what we were mentioning before about the aisatsu, ichijigoro no aisatsu.
yes.
So everyone will the committee will introduce the event and then Donna, you were mentioning that everybody should introduce themselves.
Well, I think that's what they said they're doing, right?
Yeah. Okay. So
Not long, like maybe just their names, their university, their topic. And the most important is their topic, right?
okay, because that's a lot of people.
Because yeah,
That's gonna be.
Actually, that may take too long.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm wondering, but everybody.
I was thinking of just saying their names and the university from the committee.
But if there are, you said more than 33,
Yes,
that's already, if they take even a minute, that's,
that is true.
which
That is
is a
Wow.
good thing that you have so many people, but then,
um
yeah,
the thing is we still have a lot of time. The event ends at 5. So
oh, yeah,
might still do some changes for the aisatsu and the break.
right, right.
So
So according to this, you're going to have 2 rooms then.
Yes,
yes.
room 1 and room 2. So actually, we're thinking about there's 3 rooms.
Uh-huh.
One Zoom meeting, 3 breakout rooms. So the first breakout rooms will be the introduction. So people gather together in an introduction
Right.
first for the step 1, then finish the introduction. Then breakout room 1, breakout room 2. Then people go to check their schedule and go to the breakout in the order of 1 or 2. Yeah.
Okay, so with the
I think
time
that's
that
a-
you
yeah.
have, it's possible then to have like 3 sessions going on at the same time then.
3 sessions.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
rather than 2 like this, making it 3,
Three
as Bob
rooms.
was saying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or maybe 2, because we were only one Zoom meeting, so maybe 2 breakout rooms is enough. So 1 and 2. The introduction will be here in the main room. So I
Mhm.
think just 1 breakout rooms will be enough. Is that confused? Or-
No, I understand. My main thing is that according to what we've done in the past with the CTAR Student Fair, the main thing, it was not so much presenting, but it was the interaction, the questions and answers. That's where, because the whole idea is for students to meet each other, make friends, make connections, share their emails and things like that. And with this, it's like straight, just like present, finish, present, next presentation, next, right? It's kind of a tight schedule. So that was my suggestion, that we could try breakout rooms where people can interact and they're given more time. One possibility is to have 2 presenters in each breakout room. But as we were looking at it, I mean, it's possible we can make, like if we divide it into 3 groups, you could have just 8 or 7 breakout rooms, and then enough time that people can visit several rooms at the same time. This way, you're only going to be able to see, half, I guess, right? Whereas if you follow a schedule that we did in the past, which is half of the group at the earlier part, the other half in the later part. In the early part, you have their topics clearly, and then have, well, let's say you had 8 different presentations. Let's say if looking at your schedule, roughly, I thought maybe you could have 3 time slots. And then you could have, so in that case, if you have 33, maybe 8, or I don't know how many, we're going to try that today and see how many breakout rooms. And then at any one time, then you would have 1/3 of the students presenting. But participants and the students that are not presenting can go around and visit the rooms that they want, right? And so they may, like in the actual thing, and sometimes we move to another place and the student has already started talking, right? And so then they just listen, and then until the end, and then their questions and answers, and then they participate whenever the student has finished their presentation. So anyway, I think the main thing is we have to work on the interaction, that we want to allow, time for them, just to, so that it's if you have it so that everybody's looking at it, then everybody's very formal, and they will only have their presentation persona. Whereas if we have these breakout rooms, they're more private, and people can just ask each other personal questions like, oh, okay, where are you from? And, what's this? And, can I share your email or something like that? That's what we want. We want students to connect with each other beyond this student fair, that they share emails or line or whatever. So that's kind of what another area that we want to work on.
Mm-hmm.
What do
Okay.
you think? That's something that you would like to try anyway?
Yes, I really don't mind if it's 3 or 2.
Uh-huh.
Just I generally thought that it was just a presentation event,
Mm-hmm.
and
Yeah.
that's what I heard also. So
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
think it's also better if students were to interact with each other, because that will make them more attentive.
Yeah. And
So
it's more fun, I think,
Mm-hmm.
because if we, have to sit through like, okay, next one, it might get, a little tedious or a little
Yeah,
hard.
monotonous.
Because, for anybody sitting in front of the screen, right, it's just one after the other. You need to have some changes, right?
we are also thinking of, since we still have a lot of time, I
Mhm.
think even if we add 4 more people, we will still have a little time. What if we made one person 15 minutes, or one group? Do you think that will be
Yeah, because we've already told them, and Daniel just put this in the chat, but we have told them 5 minutes, and then Q&A, so 10 minutes, right?
10 minutes?
We've told everyone that, on my side at least, all my students. But if
I
we
think
did
that's fine.
yeah, but
Because,
if we added 15 of extra 5, that would, at least they don't have to hurry and they can just chat, talk story. And just say, hi, what school are you at? And, where are you from? And I mean, at
Okay.
least we have a little more leeway.
right. So let's see, if we have, say 33 groups, right? And we have people who can only present in the first half of the fair. And so that goes from, so you have it from, so 1:20, you would start the presentations, right? Because you're going to have the opening. And then let's see, from
You might need more than 10 minutes if everyone's going to say hello.
well, they have 20 minutes for the,
Minutes for everyone.
according to this, they're going to start, their opening is 20 minutes, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I hope
So I
that's
think that's enough time. Let's see. So then 3 minutes. So if half the time is, let's see. I can't remember, Daniel, when did they, how many minutes did they allow for each half?
Thanks for doing that, Maria. That was driving me crazy.
It was about an hour and a half to 2 hours, I think.
Yeah, okay, so let's say hour and a half to 2 hours.
I think this,
Yeah,
yeah, I do like the idea of stretching it out a little bit, because at the moment the schedule has 10 minutes per presentation. Stretching out a little bit to 15.
well, no, it's not the presentation itself, it's the interaction. So the thing is, we don't have, if we set this up so that students are in a breakout room, they, they can, it depending upon who's in their breakout room, they can talk as
Yeah,
long as
and
they
I
want
think
to.
that's what he meant, stretching it out so we have that
That's right.
too. The
we
interaction
have that
till
time.
15. I got it, Daniel. I know what you're saying.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
Thanks,
So
Mel.
their talk should be short.
Yeah, we
5
understand.
minutes.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah. That's been set. Yes.
Yeah, they've been told that.
Yes.
But what they don't know is who's going to come and who's going to ask them some questions
Mhm.
or make comments,
Yeah,
right? And
right.
that's the part that is the extra time
Yeah.
that we want.
Yeah.
So we don't want to give them, 10 minutes to talk. No, 5 minutes is good.
Yeah, we've told them that. Yeah.
And then they're going to repeat, because other people come in, they have to repeat, 5 minutes or whatever long it takes. So I think keeping it, what you gave them, the information is fine. That's perfect. They know that it should be, 5 minutes plus question and answers. So
Right. So 15, I think would be good. And, and that includes, Donna, the interaction at the end, right?
no, what I'm saying is that if we put them in breakout rooms, it's more than 15 minutes it's like, okay, have you been to poster sessions?
Yeah, not online.
Okay, online, on poster sessions, then they actually have, I'm going to try to calculate exactly, but so this is assuming that we do half and half, okay? And then, that's what we're going to try today to see if we can do a whole lot of breakout rooms or not. So if you had, so I made breakout rooms. How many did I have?
16.
16.
16, yeah. So, and then we have 2, 4, 6, 7 people, right? So why don't we try, why don't you go to,
Can I stop the share?
yes, thanks.
Can I make a comment here?
Yes.
What if I go into a breakout room and there's no one else in it?
Well, that's where somebody is going to be in the main room. And, like probably, if we can get, like, we can get teachers to help.
Oh,
And then
okay.
we can say, hey, go to that room.
Okay, I'm confused.
What? What are you confused about?
As a student, what would I be going to see?
What are you going to what?
C.
What would I be going to see?
Oh, okay. So this is, we haven't done that part yet. We're going to have to do this. First, we have to decide overall how we're going to do this, okay? And if we haven't decided breakout rooms or not yet, but if we do breakout rooms, there will be the topics listed, right? In other words, we would make the topic very short topics so that people can see which breakout room to go. They will leave, say they finished with this one, they leave that breakout room, they see these other
I see.
choices.
Kind of like the same system as the JOLTS hangout
Exactly.
rooms. Is that right?
Exactly.
I see. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I understand. Yeah, but yeah. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I understand.
Yeah. So one possible. So what I'm thinking is if it's what I heard from the students is that it's possible maybe to have 3 parts to the program. In other words, what we did in the past was half, right? First half was early report, and then this allowed student not student participants, presenters, to look at other people's presentations, right? And so that was divided into half. There's a possibility here we could divide this into 3 parts. And so then there wouldn't be so many breakout rooms to deal with, right? So if I'm thinking of myself as a participant and I'm looking like 15, oh God, too much. It's like too much. How can I choose, right?
Right.
So I think it might be easier to have it maybe say three times in the schedule. And then if we have, say, 33, 33. So that would be 12 or so each time, right?
Right. 11 people.
You said 33 or presentations, right? Okay.
Yuko has to go now.
Sorry.
Oh,
So how long you gonna be stay?
Not long because we have a class at 1:10 and we all need to eat
Yeah.
lunch and everything. So
Okay.
yeah.
So probably see you.
okay,
Yeah.
sorry.
If you still continue, I come back. But see you.
Okay,
Okay,
okay.
Yuko, thank you, Ne. Thank
Yeah,
you.
okay.
Bye.
You.
Bye.
Yeah, okay. So, sorry, I couldn't get my head around breakout rooms. So if we have it into thirds, that would be 12 per section. Even 12 is kind of a lot. So perhaps 2 presenters in each breakout room would be more doable, because to me, you know, having, you know, over 10 choices, psychology says that people cannot handle that. So maybe have two presenters per room, so they share the time.
Two presenters
In
as in the
But then, you know, that gives them a lot. Let's see. So that would be, say that
Donna,
again, Maria.
two presenters as in the leaders or the actual presenters in
The
one.
presenters. So I'm thinking of, if they have a breakout room, they share that room. So there would be two.
So there are going to be 2 breakout rooms, 2 presenters in each room.
No. There will be perhaps, I don't know, 5 breakout rooms, 2 in each. Not 2 breakout rooms, because you wouldn't be able to cover everybody by then. Okay, so, okay. Right now we have 2 possibilities. What the students have already planned is that only 2 sessions going on at the same time, right? That's what we have so far. And
that's right, which is like
my
two
situation
breakout
is
rooms.
there is no chance for interaction. And that's what I'm trying to help. And since we have the Zoom allows us to have as many breakout rooms as we want, I think the breakout rooms, you know, where there are no, where the teachers aren't there, like listening to them. The teachers are, you know, so students can just get student to student interaction. That's what we want. That's our whole idea.
Okay, Donna, here's a suggestion. How about having a third room for people just to hang out in? So there's
That's a
like
good idea.
room 1 is for presentations as per the schedule. Room 2 is for presentations as per the schedule. Room 3 is just for hanging out or chatting, or if you want to continue talking to that presenter after the presentation time, you both can go into that hangout room.
Just like Jolt, you know, when you're
Yeah,
done,
but-
then you go into
But
the waiting room.
the problem is that our student organizers will be too busy. I mean, they're going to have to try to make breakout rooms. The thing is, in the past,
No, but
the
there will
student
only be 3 rooms.
organizers enjoyed it
That's the thing.
themselves.
There will only
I'm
be 3
sorry,
rooms.
Dennis.
There will be the main room and there will be 3 breakout rooms, which is presentation track 1, presentation track
Yeah,
2,
so
and
3.
hangout. So 3.
Okay, but do you see what I'm saying? There's no, it's not private in the sense that, you know, you want the students to be talking about their topics.
Oh, okay. So we need more than maybe we will need more than 33 breakout rooms for each one person have 1 breakout room, so people can ask them about the questions after their presentation in the main breakout room 1, then go to their own numbers in the breakout rooms. And if for example, I'm an audience and Maria is the breakout room 14 and she finished her presentation and I want to ask Maria the questions, so I should go to breakout room 14 to join Maria to ask her the question, and we have a private meeting with Maria. Is that clear? Is that or So at least we will need
Yeah.
not of bigger rooms.
Mhm. Well, I think the whole idea that I'm trying to hold on to is the interaction and give the space and time for the presenter to talk with the people who come to their presentation. And so that kind of interaction, I'm not talking about personal interaction so that, oh, we have to have a breakout rooms just to ask a question. The question should be for everybody in that breakout room, right? Because I think I learn a lot when somebody asks a good question. And then the presenter learns too about, um, so my only concern now is that we would have too many breakout rooms to choose from. And so then I'm thinking like, okay, well, there's no problem perhaps with 2 presenters in each breakout room and everybody knows their topics and then people can stay for as long as they want or they get the presentation they want and then they move to another one. So that there's still many choices, but it's just the breakout rooms themselves. I mean, actually, if we have that many, maybe there is no problem with so many breakout rooms.
But I'm afraid about where really the audience participate doing online in the breakout rooms, or people just going to turn off their camera, not talking to each other. Yeah, some situation really happen during the online. If it's face to face, people need to talk. But if it's all in front of screen,
That's a very good comment, Bob. How about the students? What do you guys think? How would you act in that situation? Is it better to
Yeah.
have more breakout rooms, or is it better to have one room and a separate room you can go to if you need to? What do you guys think?
I'm still very confused.
I think the less breakout rooms, the less convenient it would be. Yeah, maybe just not be too much. Maybe like teacher Dana says, there's 5 breakout rooms. So one for the first one for the presenters, number 1, 2 for the presenters for the schedule, and 3, 4, 5 for student to free talk, to ask questions. 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I see.
Yeah, maybe just like make like a akiheya for people to join.
Yeah.
Like 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that would be harder to organize.
Yeah.
Much harder to organize
Yeah.
because you need a structure. You need a main
Yeah.
structure. So even though I'm trying to say we're focusing on interaction, having the private, the breakout rooms where they just interact with each other, that's not the point of the student fair. The student fair is to interact with each other about the topics. And if we have, I think actually in the breakout room time, they have a long time. Okay, maybe you haven't been to poster sessions before, but I have run a poster session, and they during the breakout room, the poster session, each was in a breakout room. They had, in this case that I'm talking about, they had 20 minutes, and that was just one person talking about their poster. Okay, so so that's why I'm thinking, okay, maybe you don't need 20 minutes, maybe. Well, actually, in the past, for the student fair, they did have a long time. And then people came and left their tables, right? So what we need to do is decide how much time, and do you have a breakout room with 2 presenters and then you have what, 20 minutes? When they share the time, that's quite possible too. But
Well, I think we should ask Bob and Maria. Maria looks confused. Hinako and Seiji, what they feel more comfortable with doing, because they're going to be, as students also, like if you were a student, what would you feel comfortable doing if you wanted to talk about the topic, about the presenter's topic? Hinako, would you like to say something?
I think not having private rooms is more comfortable for students and the spectators because spectators can enter and left the rooms easily and freely. So I think the best way is to have two Zoom rooms, so that we scheduled that. I don't think that having private Zoom breakout room is not good way.
Mhm, mhm.
It's not a good idea.
I-
It's not a good idea.
I think what Hinako said was true, and also Bob, what he said was true too. But I think that if we were to make a private room, it's Zoom, so students don't. They're very shy. They don't. If we were to have a
Yeah.
private room, it would be hard for us to manage because they don't talk.
Yeah.
I know what teacher Dana mean to make students talk together, but I think that's what Maria says is true too. It's really hard on the Zoom because
Yeah.
people that won't really turn on their camera to talk is not person by person. So I don't know. I'm just afraid it's really work on that.
But I do agree with Donna Sensei when she said 10 people is just too much. People will lose their focus.
Mhm.
So I think what we should do is make more rooms so that each presenters get their own time to interact with others too. So maybe 3 or 4 rooms
Mhm.
we should make, and even if we finish earlier, I think it's the safe way.
Mhm, mhm, mm.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not like we had to finish at 5, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
So if we did that for 4 rooms and then so you expand the time, right? That's
Yeah.
what you mean, yeah. To 20 minutes or each or something?
20 minutes each.
Maybe for 20 minutes, so the presenters 5 minutes present, 15 minutes for Q&A and chatting just in their own section.
Mhm.
Maybe there would be enough time for people if they want to ask questions and talking about like free talk. Doing that 20 minutes. Then the next person will be 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Too. So yeah.
I
so-
can see that. That's clear to me.
And for the goaisatsu, I was thinking of introducing like room 1 will be this person from university, room 2.
Also,
So yeah.
Okay.
yes,
Yeah.
that would be okay.
Yeah,
So,
Yeah.
that's clear.
So you think four rooms where they present?
yes. So
That would be, well, actually, I think 6 is probably a good number. And then that way, if you have 33 group presentations, then you could have, you can divide the time up into the hours that you have with into, rather than half, into fifths. So that would give each presenter quite a lot of time to interact.
yes.
And then, you know, teacher and teachers can help you stay in the main room so that you guys can go and visit the presentations also. You know, because I'll try to get other CTAR
I'm
members.
gonna say, if we have 6 rooms, who are we gonna get? Do we have enough people?
No, you don't need, you just need the presenters in the rooms. You don't need anybody else. You need teachers or organizers in the main room. That's all.
Okay, I was gonna say, do we, for each presentation, should one of us be just as a, you know how it is, you know how they did it for Jolt?
Well, yeah, you can just like in regular Zoom, you can visit any room that you want, you know. And so Daniel was saying, what if there's nobody there, just the presenter? Well, the people in the main room can see that. and we will send people there.
Got it.
Hey,
Yeah.
you need to go to room 3 because there's nobody there.
Now, do you think, like in JOLT, you know how they introduced, you had someone introducing the presenter? Is that something we want to do? In the rooms, you know, like here's Maria Abe, she's going to present about this. You know how they did that at JOLT?
Well, I think Maria's idea is better, that at the beginning of that time,
Okay.
the student organizers say, okay, in room 1, you'll have blah, 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 blah. And the topic is in room 2, blah, 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 right? Plus we have to, I think you have to name the rooms so that if people come later, they can at least see. And then later on, if they want to change, if we have like only 5 rooms, for example, they can move and hopefully see all of them.
Maria, what were we going to say?
Sorry, we mentioned 33, but I think it's lesser than that because we had a few people in already. So let's say we have 32. So
Okay.
we would have 4 rooms. So one room would be 8 people. And for the committee leaders, we have 5 people. So each committee members, one person will stay in the introduction, the intro room. And although for the Goaisatsu, we will be introducing everybody, I think I need every leader to continue the next presentation. So
Okay, so can you stop? I think you don't understand what breakout rooms are. In other words, this is not, it's kind of free. The presenters are in each room. They're not together. So the presenter is in the room and participants come into their room. So the breakout room has one, or in this case, maybe, yeah, let's keep it as one presentation. And then it's the people, you know, you're going to have, you know, like you said, 70, just the students coming, right? They will go to the different rooms to listen to the presentation and ask questions. So you're not going to have the presentations together in one room.
So 4 breakout rooms.
Well, we haven't
Yeah.
decided yet.
Yeah.
They
If-
breakout rooms for the presenters.
Yes, for the presenters, and there will be, if Maria says 32 groups, then 4 breakout rooms, and there will be 8 groups in
Yeah.
one room.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Yeah. Then so should
No,
the
no,
volunteer-
no. It's
no,
not.
no. Oh, it's not like that.
No, it's like, I'm suggesting like, say, 6 breakout rooms.
6 breakout
And
rooms.
each room is a presenter.
Yeah, we just said 4, 5, 6. Now 6 breakout rooms.
Well, we haven't
one
decided
room, one
how many,
presenter. Yeah,
because
we-
it depends on the schedule, how much
Yeah.
time you're going to allot each.
yeah,
Yeah.
right, exactly. Yeah, I think Bob has it. I think you understand, Bob. Right? Each breakout room has a presenter.
Each
Yeah.
breakout rooms have a
Yeah,
presenters.
you had it. Yeah.
Yeah, okay, can I check something with Bob then? So
Yeah.
at the end of the presenter will do their presentation and there'll be question and answers from the participants.
Yeah.
And then is that the end of that room? Or
No,
does the
because
next
people-
presenter like kind of hand over? Okay, thank you, everybody. Also next, this person is
No.
going to present, but they're in the same room, right? So the room will
No.
continue.
No,
No,
the
that's
rooms
what
don't
I
one
was
continue.
presenter
imagining,
for each
What's that?
breakout room.
1 presenters for each breakout rooms.
Yeah.
which means there will be
Oh.
30.
So there will be
Okay, which-
33 breakout rooms.
So participants need to go
Eventually,
back
Eventually.
into the main room, and then, but then some breakout rooms can only be used for a short time. So
say
there'll-
that again.
Some breakout rooms will only be used for a short time. Is that correct?
No, it's during the time that's scheduled, they will stay in
Yeah.
the breakout room. So
Okay.
let's say it's 20 minutes.
Yeah. But then we can reuse that same room.
Yeah,
for
of
later.
course, because they're
course.
going to be gone after after the half or whatever. They're gone, and then we have the next 4 or 5 or 6 presenters at the same time. for
That's right.
20
So
minutes.
people
And
don't.
then they're
so
gone, and then so we have the same 6 breakout rooms.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I was thinking. Yeah.
Just the topics will be different.
Yes,
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
at the same time. But so come in,
right.
do your thing, leave. Next 6, come in, do your thing, leave.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I'm just thinking the structure, right? The structure.
yeah,
I'm thinking structure too, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But we just don't know if it's going to be 4, 5, or 6 rooms at the same time.
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, so in which
And have-
case,
mm,
the schedule that the organizers made has 2 sessions, right?
Yeah.
So what we're talking about is moving those 2 sessions, spreading them out into perhaps 4,
Yes.
5, or 6 sessions.
Yes.
Yeah.
For
yeah,
longer.
essentially.
For longer.
Yeah. So I mean, that I guess we have to then ask our students. So what do you guys
Yeah.
think?
Yeah.
4 sessions, 5 sessions, 6 sessions?
Yeah. I think it's up to them how they
Yeah. So
feel
stretching
comfortable.
the time out a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is you okay with that, Donna?
Yeah, it depends upon, I think it's the time schedule, like, starting at 1:20, they're thinking of having a break. And then we just have to look at the number of minutes we have,
Right.
how many breakout rooms you want.
We're
And
going to
then
have plenty of
deciding-
minutes because, I mean, if
Yeah.
we're going to do continuous 5 or 6 or 7 at once, we have plenty of time until 5. So,
Yeah, so I mean, assuming, let's say 30 minutes per breakout group session, right? So we've got, I mean, we can lengthen that time or, well, 30 minutes sounds okay, doesn't it? I think in the poster sessions, it was 20 minutes. And they were able to do, so maybe 30 minutes may sound too long for the presenters. They say, hey, you told us 5 minutes. I have to talk for 30 minutes. So maybe, okay, let's just say 20 minutes and then just look at the schedule. And then you can see, okay, we can have a break time here. And maybe then you can have everybody come back and maybe the student organizers can make some comments or.
oh,
whatever.
like into like the intermission.
Yeah, and
Yeah. I think 20 minutes, I think is quite good.
Yeah,
You
I
can
think
do a
30
lot with
minutes
Yeah,
is
that.
a little
20
too
minutes.
long. Too
30
long.
minutes is too long, 20 minutes,
Mm-hmm.
and then, if the presenter says, I'm too tired, that's it, then we can close that breakout room. It's fine, right? But I think when students get together, they will have lots to talk about. But yeah, if any student says, no, I don't want to have 20 minutes.
But we want to keep the schedule though. They can close it, but we still.
Yeah, the schedule stays the same.
Yeah, yeah,
But we allow individual students to
yeah.
do
They
what
can
want.
bounce in and out of all these rooms, right? They can go to 1, they can go to room 6, 5,
Right.
4.
Yeah, so this way, I think if we have, say, I don't know, but say we have 6 breakout rooms throughout the day, that allows the student presenters and you organizers to be able to visit these presentations yourself. If you have it, like in the 2 main rooms, then you'll never be able to, really, you're going to be on all the time. We want to give you off time as well. Your job is to organize now. And then when it starts to introduce and mainly, but I will try to get CTAR members to be in the main room to, help students move if they cannot, to allow you time to interact with your participants.
Well, that's good. So you can socialize.
Yeah, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
I don't want
yeah.
you guys to be.
Yeah, I know exactly because they've worked so hard up to now. So when it's the day on Saturday, then you're off. You can visit your friends in their rooms.
Yeah, we want you to enjoy it.
Does that make sense? Okay. All right, it's 12:30 and we do
Uh-huh.
have a class soon and everyone needs their lunch. So what do you want to do? Practice or just
Yeah.
okay.
I think we will talk after more about it this couple days. Then if we have any new situation, we
I think you
okay.
need to have
Yeah.
a practice.
yeah, okay,
Really do, because I just went through this a conference
yeah,
and they had so much practice. And
Yeah,
that's why it went smoothly. So one of the things that I have to tell you to do is, you have to decide pretty sure if you're going to do this idea or not,
Yeah.
because then you have to remake the schedule. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Then you have to give a good explanation to the presenters because they don't know what's happening, right? So
Yeah.
you have to, I mean, in the conference that I went to, we had practice sessions for the presenters, but you
Yeah.
won't have time for that. You're going to have to explain it in writing, in Japanese and in English, very simply. This is the schedule. This is where you are. This is this band of time. You have 20 minutes and people will come and go to your room.
and the,
Something.
the presenters need to know this as soon as possible as well. So
Yeah.
preferably within the next day or 2 days.
Yeah.
At least the tentative schedule. They may say, oh, I have Arubaito in the morning, therefore can you change my time? That's perfectly okay, but they need to know as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we can change the schedule again and again, no problem, but the initial schedule needs to go out to the presenters as soon as possible.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's good for them to know, oh, I'm in the afternoon. That's good.
Yeah.
I
And
think,
what to expect too, because you don't want to just say, here, this is it, they need to know in advance.
yeah, because they don't know. I mean, they just know that they're going to present for 5 minutes. So then when they find out, oh, okay, well, 5 minutes and question and answer. So, that's okay. They have been given warning, but they have to be given warning like, okay, to update their Zoom and that there will be, the first 20 minutes will be general introduction, but then you are scheduled for a separate breakout room at this time slot.
Yeah,
Right. Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah.
That
It
will
would
be
clear to a lot of people. Yeah. So so that's what the committee, that's what you'll do in the next couple days. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
So
So
okay, so schedule, we keep the schedule, then we will increase the breakout rooms. Then, so first we give presenters for 10 minutes, including Q&A. And now we've been into 20 minutes,
so
including Q&A.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
clear.
and
And
more
then you
rooms.
can- when you look at the schedule, you can see how many breakout rooms. My suggestion is 6.
6 breakout rooms.
Yeah. And
But
if you
you
don't
can
need that
decide,
many
though.
towards
You
the
can decide.
end, that's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I suggest that we should have another practice session after, but you have to tell me when do you think you'll get this, rearrange the schedule?
Because one of our committee members aren't here too, and she wasn't here with
Tomorrow too.
um the meeting before as well. So we have to get her, we have to inform her all these and get her opinion as well. So
Okay.
yes,
I'm recording this and sending it to her, by the way.
okay.
Mhm.
Okay. So you guys, we have a class soon. So
Okay, yeah.
you
So
want to meet before one time again so we can practice these breakout rooms?
I think you need to.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
So-
maybe you can say when, and then I will set up the Zoom, the CTAR Zoom link.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
then we can, and if you can get other people to come, then we could try this, these breakout rooms to see, how well they work.
Okay, so you can send me, Maria, could you try to get everyone scheduled together and see when a good time is
Yes.
and let me know?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
wow.
Oh, can
Thank
I
you.
answer one more request?
Yeah.
For the student organizers, can you please, would it be possible for you to email all of the participants and just tell them that schedule will be decided shortly?
Yes,
Um,
we're
because-
planning to do that as well.
Oh, thank you, because I think they'll be waiting, maybe they haven't heard back and they're wondering what's going to happen. And even though we haven't decided the schedule right now, just to reassure them and tell them that it is almost decided. We will let you know as soon as it has been finalized.
Yeah, that's courtesy. That's very nice.
Yeah, that is courtesy. Yeah, because they're all wondering, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're all waiting for information.
I
Am
mean,
I
they
on
can
or not?
accept it, but they just don't know when.
So our other community member is also in charge of the email, so I have to explain to her everything at first, and then
Okay,
she will be able to send everything.
that's good, just to touch base with all the presenters.
Yes.
Thank you, Maria. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
all
Thank
right. Yeah, we'll be
you.
in touch soon. Thank you
Thank
very much.
you.
Thanks, everybody.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I'll see you all. I'll see
Bye.
you all very soon at 1:10. Okay.
Okay.
See you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Max, can I ask you a quick question?
Like very quick. Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
Yes. Can you send me the schedule that they had, that they shared? So
Yes.
then I have an idea of how many presenters they want.
Okay, but that's not the, the
And
final.
it's not the final one, but
Okay.
they said they might add 4, right?
Okay, Hinako, you're online, so can you, or say, yeah, Hinako, Seiji, can you send me what Maria just showed?
Okay.
And then I'll send it to Donna, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, all
Well,
right, thank
Matt,
you.
can you send me a copy as well? I'm gonna
Yes, of
prepare
course.
the website.
Pleasure.
In advance. Yeah.
Very
Where are you, Daniel?
Daniel,
where are
where are you?
I'm home now. I was at the hospital before. Now I'm home.
Yeah, everything good?
Yeah, everything's good.
Okay, all right.
Okay, good.
Okay.
You're always on the bicycle.
He is always on the move. I mean, it's just, anyway, I gotta go eat. Okay, bye.
Yeah, okay, bye-bye.
Yeah, bye-bye.
Bye,
Okay,
aloha, bye-bye.
bye-bye.
Okay, bye.